Rami, if I can move on to you. So Metito is a specialist in, well, you can probably describe Metito better than me, but a specialist in desalination technology. You're a technology company, but you also do BOT projects, and you're based in Dubai, but you work in 20 markets or more around the world. Does it look the same for a company that does BOT? Are you seeing the same crunch that the main contractors in traditional construction are seeing?
Yes, we are. We're seeing a crunch, and definitely in the region we're seeing a slowdown of some sort in certain type of projects. We are looking at people being more interested in alternative financed projects so that they can take on board something which is going to be more sustainable long term.
What does alternative finance mean?
Such as a BOT or a PPP, something where the end user or the client is paying over time. Could be as simple as an EPCF, but more typically when you want to look at the whole life cycle cost of the project, and therefore you look at a BOT or a concession and you go through the long-term project.
If I can just ask, which the clients that are moving for this model, it would be utilities mostly? Or?
Utilities, but also private sector, semi-private sector. So could be something as simple as a real estate developer, for example.
Okay.
So a real estate development would need their water infrastructure, their wastewater infrastructure, as well as many other services outside of what we do. And so our belief is that if we can structure something in a way where interests are aligned, where we look at the whole life cycle cost of the project and optimize that. So whether it should be more CapEx, less OpEx, or vice versa, is a study that we should do in each case-by-case basis to see what is the optimum long-term, most cost-effective tariff. The problem we have is that people who are new to the BOT game come with an EPC mentality and still look at the short-term EPC side of it without taking into account the full long-term aspects of it. So one of the points is that you need an educated client to be able to understand what it is and what our good friends the banks require as well, because obviously a key part of a long-term project is how to structure the financing so that it is a bankable project and works for everybody.
So when you're talking about a long-term project, you mean 25, 30 years, something like that, where
Yes.
you have different phases, the construction phase and the operational phase.
Correct.
And you can adjust your financing or your borrowing to suit the different risk profiles.
Correct.